Today we are working on Jasper Active Word Lesson 7, the fourth assignment, working with shape objects. So this is what you should have opened up, and we have 8 steps today. Create a new blank document. So let's click File, New Blank Document. Type Light Ideas and press Enter. Click the Insert tab, and in the Illustrations group, click Shapes. So click Insert. Here's your Illustrations group. Click Shapes. In the Basic Shapes area of the Shapes menu, click Oval. Here's your basic shapes. There's the oval. And click and drag to draw an oval shape approximately 1 inch high, 1 inch wide, 2 inches high. So we're going to click. If you want to know the exact, this says 1 inch wide, so I did it backwards. So I'm going to bump this down to 1 inch high, or wide, 2 inches high. That's what it should look like. I don't think it has to be exact, but that's just telling you. And then type the word, with the object still selected, type ideas. Mark that as answered and go to the second one. On the Format tab in the Insert Shapes group, click the More button. So here's your where it's talking about. You should have on the Shape Format, Insert Shapes, click this More button. In the Basic Shapes area, click to select the cylinder or can shape, and that's this one right here. Draw the new object starting about 1/2 inch from the bottom of the oval. Drag to make the can approximately 0.85 in height, 1 inch in width. I'm going to bump it down to close enough. It wants it. Let's move it up. Well, that's how they have it, so let's do that. If the edges of the can do not meet the edge of the oval, drag the can shape up until the two objects overlap. Hint: at this point you may want to zoom into the shape so you can see the shapes in more detail for alignment or placement. So I don't think that it just wants it overlapping. I don't think that it's got to be something perfect, but I'm going to put mine right there. We'll see when it's graded. Mark that as answered. Go to the next one. It says now try drawing a line for embellishment later in the can shape. On the Format tab in the Insert Shapes group, click Arrow for Shapes. So let's go back here and select this. So go to Shape Format. Click here. In the Lines group, click Curve, the third from the end. Here's your Lines group. The third one from the end is Curve. Click in the middle left side of the can object and drag the mouse a bit lower at the center of the can and click to create the curve point. Then drag the cursor to the middle right edge of the can object. So click, what does it say? So I'm going to click right here and go up to here. Double click when at the middle right edge to stop drawing. Your line should look similar to this, and mine's similar. It's not great, but it is there. Go to the next step. Suppose at this point you want the can object to be taller to make it look similar to a container. Click the can object and then drag the middle bottom handle down to increase the height to approximately 1.5 inches. So I'm going to click on this. We want the height to be 1.5. Let me undo this. I had the wrong thing selected. This is the one we want to be approximately 1.5 inches high. Make sure you get the can selected and not the first oval. Click the curved line created previously and drag it up to approximately 1/4 from the top of the can object. So just drag it there. Press Control C to copy the line. Control C. And then press Control V 3 times. Place the lines as evenly spaced apart within the can object as possible. So Control V. And you can see that we now have 3 lines, and it wants us to place them as evenly spaced as possible. Beautiful. Press Shift and click on each of the curved lines to select the 4 curved lines. On the Format tab in the Arrange group, click Align and then Align Left. So we're going to press the Shift key, select all 4. I messed up because I selected the can. We just want the 4 curved lines selected. Shape Format, go to Align, Align Left. You can see that it bumped them all over. Click Align once more and distribute vertically. And that spaced them exact. So mark that as answered. Go to the next one. With the 4 curved lines still selected, move the lines so the edges of the lines overlap the edges of the can object. This should appear as if they are carved into the can object. Alright, drag the lines to where you think the lines should appear on the can object. Our example shows the lines being set so the space at the top and bottom are about the same. So you can alright, just as long as you've done something to it. Step 6, with the group curved line still selected on the Shape Format tab in the Shape Styles group, click the arrow for Shape Outline, click Weight. Alright. Make sure you have Shape Format and the Shape Styles group, which is right here. Click Shape Outline, click Weight and 2 1/4 point, which is this one right here. In the Shape Styles group, click the arrow for Shape Effects. Click Bevel, and then Soft Round. This one right here. In the Shape Styles group, click the arrow for Shape Fill, and then click Blue in the Standard Colors row. Blue. In the Shape Styles group, click the arrow for Shape Outline, and then blue again. Select the can object, shape that can object. In the Shape Styles group, click the Shape Fill button. And then click Shape Outline button. So if we first click the Shape Fill button and then click the Shape Outline button, be sure to click the button and not the arrow. We don't want to click the arrow, we want to click the button. Now try adjusting the fill and outline of the oval to the entrance of the shape design. Click the oval shape. So click the oval shape. In the Shape Styles group, set the Shape Outline and Shape Fill to light gray, background 2. So we're going to click the down arrow on this one and light gray, background 2. This one right here. Shape outline and shape fill. So we did shape outline, shape fill, same thing. This will give the oval a transparent look. In the shape styles group, click the arrow for shape effects. Then soft edges, and then 1 point. That one. Select the text in the oval, which is the word ideas. Click Quick Styles to display the gallery of styles. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. So we're back to this 8th step here. Select the text in the oval, and in the here's your quick styles, is this right here. Fill gold, accent 4, soft bevel, which is this button right here. With the text still selected, click the arrow for text effects. Click bevel, and then angle. This one right here. Your diagram should appear similar to this one. So I'd say ours is similar. Click the Home tab. Then in the Editing group, click Select. Select Objects. If you zoomed in previously to see your shapes, you may want to zoom out to 100% minimum. Starting a bit above the top left of the drawing, drag to the bottom right of the drawing to select all of the objects. So we're going to click right here and drag to select all the objects. I don't think it wanted us to select the text. Let's try this again. Select objects. In the Format Arrange group, click Group. So click on Shape Format, click Group, and then Group. And that, you see that just grouped all of those objects. The drawing is now considered a single object. Now add a description. So right click the object, then click Edit Alt Text. Hint, if you're not seeing the Edit Alt Text command, position the mouse close to one of the outer select. So you saw I had a little bit of trouble doing it, so make sure you get right close to the edge of it when you right click. If in the task pane, click in the large text box and enter Drawn Image. To represent canister for new ideas, and then close this task pane. Mark that as answered. On the Picture Format tab, in the Insert Shapes area, talking about right over here, we're going to click Draw Text Box. Start approximately 1/2 inch from the top right of the drawing. And drag to create a text box approximately 2 inch wide, 1 inch high. Having issues here. Draw text box. 2 inches wide. inches high. Type engage our greatness with bright ideas. Click the border of the text box and click the Home tab. So just click the border, Home tab. Change the text to 18 point. Under the drawing tools, click the Format tab. In the Quick Styles, we want to select this same one. Fill Gold Accent Color 4 Soft Bevel. In the Word Art Styles group, click the arrow for Text Effects. Click Shadow, insert right, inside right, second row, third option in the inner area, inside right, so that's this one right here. Click the arrow for text outline, no outline, so that's this button right here. Resize the text box so the text fits on 2 lines. So I need to drag that to the right. It now fits on 2 lines. Apply the heading 1 title to the document, to the title of the document. So click up here in the heading, or in the top, and go to heading 1. That applies that. Suppose this document will be turned into a document that will be available for use for the company intranet. Click the Insert tab, and in the text group, click Text Box. Scroll and point at the various text box styles you can include with a document. So you see that there are different ones, and then we're going to do facet sidebar right, this one right here. Click the Design tab, click Themes, and in the list of themes, click Parcel, this one right here. You may notice the theme color and shape colors do not match or may be complementary. At this point, you may choose a different theme or change the shape colors to match the theme. Click File, Save As, Light Ideas in your My Projects folder. Light Ideas. Make sure you're in My Projects folder. Click Save. Mark as answered. Submit. And you see we have 8 green checks, so this one got complicated at times. If you messed up, go back and fix whatever you did, but if not, congratulations.